Read that verse again.
Lamentation 2, verse 4. He has bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary, and so all that were pleasant to the eye. In the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion, he poured out his very spirit like fire.
There it is, man. So he bent his bow like an enemy. He stood with his right hand as an adversary. He stood with a Mashiach that was shy as an adversary. He was a spirit at this time. He slew all that were pleasant to the eye in the tabernacle of the daughter of Zion. Everyone that looked good, he slew them. Got rid of them. Poured out his fury like fire. Go ahead.
The Most High was an enemy. The Most High was an enemy. He has swallowed up Israel. He has swallowed up all her great palaces. He has destroyed his stronghold. He has been beat in the daughter of Judah, mourning and lamentation.
That's right, man. More and more and more. He's like an enemy to us. Swallowed us up, man. Swallowed up our palaces. Palaces. Destroyed us. All the strongholds, all our fenced cities, all our mighty cities, our mighty walls came down, tumbling down. So all we could do was mourn and cry. Go ahead.
And he has violently taken away his tabernacle, as if it were of a garden. He has destroyed his places of the assembly. The Most High has caused the solemn feast and Sabbath to be forgotten in Zion, and has despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priest.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
The Most High has cast off his altar. He has abhorred his sanctuary. He has given up into the hands of the enemy the walls of her palaces. They have made a noise in the house of the Most High, as in the days of a solemn feast.
Yeah, man, these nations was glad to take us down. They in there hollering in our palaces and our temples like we will be having a good time during our solemn feasts, man. Defiling it. The Most High said he abhorred the sanctuary because Israel was doing wicked things. Read.
The Most High has proposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. He has stretched out a line. He has not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore, he made a rampart and a wall to lament. They language together.
Yeah, just crying, man. So he broke down the walls. All our security was broken down. All we could do was just sit there and cry. And why did the Most High have to make us cry before we cry to him concerning deliverance? Before he bring the pain and the suffering and the torment that's promised to come from the enemies. But his right hand gonna be lifted upon those that practice this and get used to this and follow the right way, his laws, statutes, commandments, and cry unto the Most High. He can have pity on us. Without him destroying us, then you're gonna cry to him. He's bringing a wrath on you, crying to him. He say, I'm whooping your butt. What you crying to me for? I'm whooping you because you ain't never cried to me. You ain't never cried to me. You ain't never showed me that you really want to be delivered. So why should I keep whooping your butt? Some of you might not feel it now, but you're going to feel it. They got coffins. They got everything waiting for those that they're going to be destroyed. He ain't sent a Mashiach Yahushua back here yet. This is still the world of Satan. You better believe it. I don't know what kind of mindset you in. Satan told him, Yahushua, see all these kingdoms? Say, all could be thine if you do what? Bow down and worship me. Don't get it twisted. This ain't no dang religion. You got to work hard to make it. We got to work hard. Say the righteous scarcely going to be made to see the kingdom. They scarcely going to be changed into a new creature of the utmost perfection of the Most High. You hear what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Sunk into the ground. He has destroyed and broken her bars.
That's security. So the gates sunk into the ground, pushed over. They walking on the gates. No security for us during this time, read.
13. And our princes are among the Gentiles.
See? He took our kings and princes of where? Among the Gentiles. That he said he's going to do this, and we ain't follow his laws. Now somebody tell you that you're not under his laws, so how you going to reach salvation? When he did all these things to us because we didn't follow his laws. What we're reading tonight, read. Among the Gentiles. And where we at now? Among these nations. Read.
The law is no more.
There it is. The what?
The law is no more.
The law is no more. Remember? Or do I have to remind you again? The law is no more. So what do they say? You're not under the law, but you're under mercy and grace. What do they say?
The law is no more.
The law is no more. Read.
The prophets also find no vision from the Most High.
Yeah, the prophets not finding no vision from the Most High. Because they saying the law is no more. They saying it right today, but at that time, what the law wasn't no more. Because they couldn't follow the law because it was under captivity. Under these nations. Trying the best as we can, you know. You looking at, we're rehearsing the righteous acts in the best way we can. That's why we always have to ask for forgiveness for our sins. Because we don't know what we're doing sometimes. Oh, you eating this? Okay, well, how you know pork is not in it? How you know they have pork seeds? Pork is mixed in the seeds of the plants. Are you vegans? You know, you make your own seeds. How you get your seeds? I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be real on the aspect of somebody always looking to dissect us. Ah, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Everything's wrong. The whole world is out of order. Everything's out of order. Why? Because the devil's ruling. He said all should be thine if you bow down and worship me. You think he's going to give you what you're supposed to have in the righteous? We're going to be righteous in the kingdom. Totally righteous. He's going to make us righteous. He laboring to make us perfect. But what are they doing? Everything you look at, can you say it's guaranteed to be this or that? Because he says, the devil says. What does devil mean? Deceitful and evil. You think he's going to give you what you're supposed to have? To be righteous in the eyes of the Most High? No way. That's why we can't be too technical, man. Like cat talking about some shoulda David, this. I mean, man, you sit up there with Nike shoes on. The God is Nike. You know what I mean? All these things, when you look at it, everything is defiled on the inhabitants of the earth, man. What do you think? I mean, they know they're not promising any mercy from the Most High. So they don't. They want you to find the mercy that the Most High said He's going to give us in Isaiah the 14th chapter, the first verse, which we read. So you're going to have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. That's a guarantee. So you think they're going to help you get that mercy? You think they're going to help you to make them be a slave man and a slave woman? They're going to help you to make your way to the kingdom? Are you serious? He said we're going to have a want and need for everything from our enemy. So how you think they're going to do this? Think they're going to treat you right? They ain't teach you right. I mean, come on. They're never going to know this. No matter how many videos or whatever they look at, they're never going to know this. Because thus say the Most High. As for the way of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. And here we are looking to dissect each other when the Most High brought this wrath upon us because we ain't follow him. We ain't follow his laws. He give us enough here because he know he gets given enough here that the righteous going to be making it to the kingdom. Okay? And that's what we got to work toward. This is about how we reach everlasting life. It ain't about nothing else. At least for me. I don't know what anybody else is thinking about. This ain't no hangout. I always say this ain't no club. We are Mashiachim. Understand this. You ain't Thawam Yim. You ain't no other Yam but Mashiachim. We Christ. And Mashiach is the Most High's. Just a messenger. And listen to the word of the Most High. Hello, y'all? Hello, y'all. Let's read.
Verse 10. The elders of the daughter of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silent.
Can't say nothing. The elders of our nation can't say nothing. They were sitting on the ground silent. Quiet, can't say a damn thing. Our elders, they're the ones that would teach us what we need to know.
Right.
Silent. They were silenced. Read.
They have cast up dust upon their heads. They have girded themselves with sackcloth. The virgin of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground.
That's right. They put dust upon their heads. They girded themselves with sackcloth, burlap. The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground. There ain't gonna be no virgins no more. Not when them nations got them. That's why our women been passed around to all the nations in captivity. Would you think we have the finest women in the world? And still do? And the men that they were in captive didn't have their way with them? Are you serious? Verse 11.
My eyes do fail with tears. My bowels are troubled. My liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the suckling swoon in the feet of this city.
Hear that? This is lamentation. This is sadness. This is crying. Jeremiah's crying because of destruction of the daughter of his people, the Israelites, in captivity. The children's little babies, all in the street, having no mother, no father, was thrown in the street. This would happen to us. Give me Ezekiel, the 4th chapter, and start at the 10th verse.
Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 10.
I mean, we can look, because a lot of times our people are just stuck on the captivity of America. But we've been in captivity now. As we read now, we're in captivity. Ezekiel 4 and 10.
Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 10. And thy meat, which thou shalt eat, shall be by weight. 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt drink also water by measure. The 6th part of a 10. From time to time shalt thou drink.
Giving you the instructions. Go ahead. Giving Ezekiel the instructions. Read.
And thou shalt eat as barley cake. And thou shalt sing it with dung that cometh out of man in their sight.
Hear that? He said we're going to make these cakes out of man's dung, which is boo-boo. Go ahead.
And the Most High said, even the children of Israel eat the foul bread among the Gentiles, whether I will drive them.
Hear that? So we'll eat the foul bread among the Gentiles. Where are you going to drive us? He's comparing it to eating a sandwich with man's doo-doo in it. Go ahead. This is how he looks at the way we're going to have to eat. We talking about whatever we eating now. Come on. That's how he look at it. And what do they do? They put pork in everything. Pork glue to make a steak. What are they not doing that they know that will defile us in the eyes of the Most High? And we got so many stories, man. That's why the Most High say you're going to do this. You ain't want to follow me, the Most High, man of war. Is this not a strategy of war against us? Yeah, I'm going to have you eating dookie, man's dookie sandwich. That's cold, but it's real. That's the Most High. You know him like that? Read.
And the eye, O Most High power, behold, my soul has been polluted.
Have not been polluted.
Have not been polluted. Far from my youth, even till now, have I not eaten of that which is dying of itself, or is torn in pieces. Neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth.
Yeah, because he was following Leviticus 11th chapter, following the dietary laws completely. That's why I say, hey, that's what Peter was saying in Acts the 10th chapter. Hey, I ain't never ate anything that was, abominable. Straight up, because we were following the laws of the Most High. So what is he saying here? Hey, even in captivity, say, hey man, I ain't ate none of that. Put my youth up. Here we are now in the most wicked of all the world, giving us every kind of abomination that we can think of. And our people love it so. You ain't got to give it to us. We're going to go out and seek it. Oh man, yeah. But things taken come up. I got to get that ham, That's the most time that they spend most of the money for the food and things taken. Hooking it up with abominable things. And think what they do, the people like in Louisiana and so forth, dealing with crawdads and lobster, all kind of abominable fish, and they still doing it in all other places too. New Year's they're cooking what? Chitlins and black-eyed peas are custom. Chitlins and black-eyed peas, right? Y'all know about that. I know about it. I remember the sayings and the things that they done. Yeah, just a tradition, just by tradition. He said he ain't never ate anything abominable. Go ahead.
Then he said to me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for man's dung.
Still got to eat doo-doo. Still going to have doo-doo, boo-boo, whichever one you prefer. Still the same thing. Dung is doo-doo. Boo-boo. Pieces come out of your body into the toilet. Read? So he gave cows doo-doo. Read?
For man's dung.
For man's dung. Go ahead.
And thou shalt prepare thy bread therewith.
You're going to prepare your bread with from man's dung to cow's dung. Wow. Go ahead.
Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will bring the staff of bread to Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
Right. Go ahead.
And they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquity.
Hear that? I mean, that's what he's comparing us to. And so we're going to consume away for our wickedness, iniquity, breaking the Most High's laws. Hosea 8:8. So looking at all this, seemed like it would be something, hopefully, to be able to make you want to come back and really look at following what's right in the eyes of the Most High. For all you that don't know him, you better hear what this word is saying and be afraid of him Read this.
Yeah.
Hosea 8 and 8.
Hosea chapter 8, verse 8. Hosea chapter 8, verse 8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure.
Hear that? Israel is swallowed up. Like he told us he's going to do this to us. And he done it to us. Swallowed us up. Broke us all the way down to the lowest estate that he could. So now shall we be among the Gentiles as we are today, as a vessel wherein there's no pleasure. Ain't no pleasure. That's why the only, the righteous bread that we should have is the Mashiach Yahushua. Get St. John 6 and 35.
St. John chapter 6, verse 35. And the Master Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
That's right. If you believe on him, so you'll never hunger, and you should never thirst. Verse 48.
St. John chapter 6, verse 48. I am that bread of life.
Verse 47.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me has everlasting life.
Right. So this is the, he said, verse 58.
St. John chapter 6, verse 58. This is that bread which came down from heaven, not as your fathers did eat manna, and are dead. He that eateth of this bread shall live forever.
That's right. If you follow what he say do, which is understanding of St. John 14 and 6. Read that.
St. John chapter 14, verse 6. Allah said to him, I am the way.
So he's the way, read.
The truth.
He's the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is the law, to lead to what?
And the light.
And the light. Lead to everlasting life. Read.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
No man comes to the Father but by him. So we've been calling on Baal Shema Mashiach Yahushua, but people don't want to believe it. People don't want to see it because that's why they was arguing with him when he came. So he came, he said he's the bread that came down from heaven. Not the manna that we ate in the wilderness. So he's the bread that Most High sent down from heaven. That's why I said get Matthew 26. It's symbolic. How can it be bread? You know, people are being silly. Get Matthew 26, 26.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 26. And as they were eating, the Master Yahushua took bread and blessed it, and drank it, and gave it to the disciples, and said, Take it, eat, this is my body.
Right. Said, take, eat, this is my body. Because he is that bread that came down from heaven to give us everlasting life by him dying for the children of Israel. Go ahead. That's his body, representing his body. Read.
And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink, ye all of it.
So he gave them wine to drink. He said, drink ye all of it. Read.
This is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sin.
Right. He said this is his blood that's going to be shed once they put him on the cross and put them stakes in his hands and his feet and stab you in his side and put him to death for the children of Israel, for us. What else he say? Verse 29.
But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.
That's right. He said they're going to drink no more of the fruit of the vine until he drink it new with those that's going to make it to the kingdom with him. And Most High will, it will be us. So he's going to drink it new in his Father's kingdom. Read.
And when they had sung a hymn, they went out into the Mount of Olives.
Right, so Mashiach Yahushua sang. He sung a song. Then they went to the Mount of Olives. Give me Joel, the 3rd chapter, in the 9th verse. Joel 3 and 9.
Chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right, he said, hey, proclaim this among the Gentiles, like we're doing right now. This prophecy. Let them know what? Prepare war. They got to wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Go ahead.
Make your plowshares into swords.
Hey, he said, make your plowshares into swords. Make war weapons. Read. Weapons of war. Read.
And your puny hooks into spears.
Yeah, make your puny hooks into spears. Read.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
See, let the weak say, I am strong. That's why you see Iran and North Korea, all these, India, Pakistan, they all got what? Nuclear weapons. Let the weak say, I am strong. Come on.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathens, and gather yourselves together round about. Because there's thy mighty one to come down on all sides.
That's right. So he telling the heathen, all these other nations, to gather themselves together, assemble themselves together, to prepare to fight of Mashiach Yahushua and the angels that's going to come down. His mighty ones are going to come down, 200 million angels. Read.
Let the heathen be wicked.
Yeah, wake up, heathens. Come on.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East. Read.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
He said he's going to sit to judge all the heathen round about. Come on.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
I mean, the time of threshing Israel from off this earth, salvation coming to the 12 tribes of Israel. We got next. Put you in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. You have, at this time, you have reached that number, or the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel have brought out the 144,000, 12,000 from each of the tribes of Israel. That's why I say, put you in a sickle. The harvest is ripe. Read.
Get you down, for the press is full.
So the press is full. Read.
The fat overflow.
That's right. So the fast overflow. You got to get us from this wickedness. Read.
For their wickedness is great.
So their wickedness is great. And you know they're going to come down on the remnant.